everyone, welcome to the Cartographers Guild. My name is Josh.
I'm Leah.
I'm Brad.
And I'm the Silver Knight of Awesomeness.
And we're playing some Mass Effect Andromeda. We're killing some pirates.
We're on comedy action date of complete screw up.
Apparently.
Drea says, "Did you ever? Did you ever?" Oh, I get it. Josh just said.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, I really don't.
Did you ever?
So, if you weren't here last episode,
I guess they just really wanted to use that animation
We're-
twice.
3 times.
seeing some
okay.
screw up of Liam's.
Basically, yeah.
He's understandably sheepish.
We think this is a day?
Engine control room. Past where they held the captives.
This is a date.
Final stretch to put a stop to Caliban. After all this, I just have one thing to say. Proud of all our people, Pathfinder. Let's do this.
Well, it turns out it's a good thing we're here because this guy was capturing initiative people too, and we didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So he needed to be stopped. So blessing in disguise.
Turns out this guy's a colossal dick.
Let's shoot him in the head.
Oh my god, scan the fucking door. There we go.
What's he complaining about? Put him right side up, didn't we?
Okay. Okay, that's where people are being held. Nothing more.
Let's go and bust a cap, yo.
Oh, we're gonna bust so many caps.
Whoop.
Hee hee hee.
What happened?
Might be turning around on this plan, Liam.
Me too.
Actually, I think that was somebody, like, they overrode a coolant pipe or something like that, which just blew everybody up.
That's what happens when you have a
Stuff and stuff.
junker maintained by slaves.
They know how to work the ship.
Mission Kett on.
They don't care. They use it to steal people.
Too many conversations at once.
Open doors ahead. Hope you're not having second thoughts.
Nope.
Roll in. Just like the initiative.
Okay. Drea says, just keep telling yourself that this is an 80s cop comedy, and Liam's actions make perfect sense.
It's kind of working out.
Still disrespect me. Fine. Fine.
It doesn't have to go down like this.
Whoa.
I will give you my bug eye.
Never again, Pathfinder. I'll kill you myself.
Good luck with that.
No, I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, you're right that, well, one person is going to take something from you.
But then you're done. So
I'm going to take your life!
We'll hack the shield one port at a time. Make it happen, Pathfinder.
I found that fiend like I found this shit. Like I'll have you.
Dude, okay. Jesus, don't do that.
That fiend is mine. It's all mine.
I think he cray.
Head for the console.
Oh, he told Gray.
Yeah.
Reinforcements. Now.
I don't even
It's
have
like, no
to
one will take anything from me, so I'm going to take hundreds of people.
You can't touch me.
I'm sure this will never have any negative repercussions.
don't forget the maniacal laughter.
Angry bees! Angry bees! Excuse me, would you like some angry bees?
Sounded a bit like a techno song there for a second. Angry bees, angry bees.
Think you're tough.
Yeah?
You rule this scrap pile? Oh, hell! I'm so impressed.
Progress. The Cal is still getting power. Where to?
Drea, I'm sure he has some tragic. I'm sure he has some tragic backstory. But man, do they do a good job of making you not care?
True dat.
Second console. Pathfinder, let's shut him down.
Empty the stores. Throw everything at them.
I don't know if you want to do that. This is going to be bad.
Everybody's like, nope.
Send it all.
I have lots of angry bees.
He's got a lot of stupid minions.
I think they're sending out animals at this
Oh.
point.
There are plenty of humans as well.
You're nothing.
Are you not paying attention to how this battle's going? Because
You might want to hit that escape pod now.
Yes, you're very angry. Go get him. Or just stay here and let my turret do all the work.
Make your people what I
Yeah, you're not very good at your job, are you? That's why you're here in the first place.
Is he gonna come out eventually and fight us?
We have to wait till this thing's done hacking.
We're
Meanwhile,
filling
the
up a
turret's
bar in
just
the top
like,
right. That's why we're
doo-doo-doo.
standing in these glowy circles.
Make your people what I was. Nothing.
I love our turret. I love turrets.
Okay, we've survived.
Look at that pile.
Get out here.
Yeah.
Stay in range. Drive core. Redirected.
That's a big pile.
Yep, that was too far.
Don't get him, Pathfinder.
Whoa! I think that was Costas. No, that might have been Drag.
Standing by for evac, Pathfinder. Hit the
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like the look of this
We're playing on super easy mode.
everything else. Push too far.
We are playing on super easy mode.
Yeah, but I wanted him to be surprised that we broke his shield.
Instead, we made him anticlimactic.
A fitting
Yeah,
end.
he didn't have time to be surprised.
What?
What do you think he was more surprised about? His shield dropping or becoming chum?
Probably that first one. I don't think he registered the second.
Don't tell me a stock shuttle can maglock like that. I saw him.
Don't spread it around. There you are. Safe and sound.
All good, Oogie.
Yeah, we did a thing.
We got everyone out just in time. The inside of that boat is 6 kinds of irradiated now. Hold on. Someone wants to say goodbye.
Thank you, Liam. I didn't expect what that was.
No one did.
You gave
No
them
one
plenty of
could.
trouble on your own.
Maybe. But it's good to know your friends will come. And their friends.
We'll get people where they need to go.
Oh, that'll be weird.
Most want to come to Prodromos. Moran says we might get some Angara. That's good news.
What?
Everyone home safe?
Yeah, can you tell?
No detours. We went through a lot to keep everyone in one piece.
I hear that, Pathfinder. Liam, next time, let's just do cards. I'm too old for this shit.
All right,
I'll believe
Murtaugh.
that when you do.
There's an old reference.
Also, sleeping on the couch.
Well, he loves his couch. He had it imported.
True. Not much of a punishment.
Dramatic conclusion?
He'd sleep on the couch anyways.
Pathfinder, why are you walking funny?
Everything just so. Before you start, I want you to know, I'm sorry. I mean, this was a mess. Even though we won, it wasn't by much. It was all worth it. You showed Moran that Pathfinder can stand for everyone. But I need to be smarter about taking risks. So, you're right.
You had the whole argument with yourself, dude.
Go ahead.
We all still had fun.
We did good.
What? Really?
Could do with a little less dangling in open space, but
You got it. Think that thing would survive a jump back to the Nexus?
Nope.
probably not.
It was an action comedy episode.
Mm.
So this
Why
wasn't
are
a-
they all walking like they're bow-legged? Stop it.
Yay!
Yeah,
We
so
got
this
one.
wasn't a romance thing. This was
a loyalty thing.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of fun.
There are no romance missions.
Yeah.
I know I have unused. Alright. Alright. Research.
I'll be right back.
The piranha.
Excuse me, Luca.
Cry level 30. Ah. 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 Right, I researched all this shit. Oh, wait. One more thing. Let's see. Helios technology. Armor. Yep. Yay! Okay. There we go. We did Honey Bunny's thing.
Do we need to be loyal to anybody else? Everybody else, right?
Eventually.
I don't know if we have any other...
Do we need to... Whoa!
Oh, fuck, game. Settle down.
Do we need to talk to more people to get more...
Okay, there we go. Jesus. Let's see here. On hold. Sam node. Locate the planet. We're about to go there. PB's on hold. Talk to Cora on EOS, so we have to go to EOS for hers. That's on hold. We have to go back to Havarl for his. That's on hold. And then we have to go back to Aya for hers. So we have to go back to a bunch of other planets.
Okay.
Do you want to go back to one of those planets?
Let's go back to a planet.
Alright. We haven't been to EOS for a while. We'll go back to EOS. Because I think there's other things we have to do on EOS anyways.
I'm inclined to agree with you. We want space junk.
Warp.
Home of Eos and Prodromos.
You know, the stuff we did.
I don't remember Prodromos. Which one was that?
Padromos is the new settlement.
Ah.
Welcome to Tatooine.
So ugly.
Yeah. Well, means warmed of death.
Is that what you named it?
Yeah. Only the angriest. Let's see here. That thing's actually heavier than a Carnifex? Fine. Is there any way to make it lightweight? It's clip size. I don't think there is.
I'm gonna walk all awkwardly and bow-legged and jazz.
Don't forget to like be bug-eyed and like make your lips do weird crap.
I forget. Oh well.
Descent is green.
I forgot to change who's with us. I'll do that in a minute.
Do we have any sour chickers?
No, but we have high shoes.
Okay.
Giant sack of high chews.
It's not
Thanks,
even.
Costco.
It's not even open.
Yeah, we have lots of
Open
snacks.
Does no one care for fruity candies?
No, we just had a lot of things to eat.
Oh, I see.
It's not a lot of chocolate. I think I'm okay for right now. That took too long. I blend right in.
Perfect camera.
You can't see me, I'm invisible.
What's new on our first home?
The Kett still maintains presence. Skirmishes are frequent and travel requires caution.
Those motherfuckers.
What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards cool in some areas. Study is ongoing.
See, now we have this whole section that's open to us now.
But also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Actually, I take that back. This planet is not Tatooine. We'll get to that later.
Is expanding with all the trials and discoveries.
A planet that's more desert than this?
Do you need help?
Grounded in research.
Wow, they really dug deep for these planets.
It's not
Yeah.
their work.
Give it to me.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
I mean, I realize the point is that all the Gaia world turned into wastelands, but still.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Forgot to change this. Alright, bye, Liam. Gotta get Cora.
Right.
Alright, who else?
I don't know.
Are we keeping Grandpa?
No, we should take somebody else. How about Vetra?
Quick, Dre's not looking. Take someone else.
Shh, don't tell her.
All
that's-
single ladies. All
that's-
single ladies.
That's
all
totally
single ladies.
Krogan Grandpa. He just lost
Hands
some
up.
weight. And a hunch.
Oh wait, we're not single. Wait, is this a date?
Hey, look, more quests. Okay.
Oh boy.
Whee! Whee!
That water looks appetizing. Yeah.
That's why you don't drink it.
Yeah. It is heavily filtered before anyone puts it in their mouth.
So, do we get blood rain out here?
No?
Didn't.
It looks kind of red.
Anything from you? No. Oh, wait.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Chica.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper. We're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Kett.
Huh? I don't know what we're talking about.
So is this the one that we were told had landed, or what?
Yeah. Or, like, survived from one of the... Well,
Okay.
we still don't know where the Ark is, but supposedly she was on the Ark.
Sounds like a lucky escape.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Kett chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Why were they hunting you?
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer. Sarissa something.
Isn't that
gave
her
the
mentor?
evacuation order. Hundreds of people. All trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees. And her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Will do.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see that the Kett aren't the only ones winning.
And thank you, generic Asari NPC.
Well, and like Cora's face, like only her lips moved. It was like a blank stare. It was very disconcerting.
Yeah, one of the big complaints with this game. Wasn't Sarissa her Cora's mentor or something?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Perfect person for the mission. Good job, team.
Well, she's required.
Yeah, we gotta have her.
Oh.
This is her loyalty mission.
Never mind.
Already getting requests from the patrol.
There's no one picked this stuff up. It's just sitting there. Don't you people need fluoride?
Oh, wait. It was below us, I think.
Better get out of the way.
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
There. Did you feel that tremor? We've been tracking major seismic activity lately. But I don't know what's causing it. Something strange is going on out there.
Yes, strange.
When isn't there? I saw one.
Would it be sandworms?
This one might be a lesson in disguise. Eos has massive underground rivers we can't tap, but altering those tremors just right might crack the ground for irrigation. Our seismic survey hammers will be perfect. All I need is someone to place them. Please.
Survey hammers?
What's a seismic survey hammer?
Although I could guess.
What's it sound like?
We punch like a dozen probe and it cause vibrational changes underground. The hammers give good geophysics data, but honestly, they're just fun.
You got it. Just tell me where to go.
I've marked out the areas where the tremors seem centered.
Okay, I'm back. Did I miss any more bad dates?
Just be careful.
No.
Tremors are getting worse. Anything else?
Josh is apparently killing bugs, though.
Ugh.
I've got to go.
Sorry for the...
No, we landed on Eos to help Cora find the Asari Ark or whatever, so...
And Grandpa turned into a human chick and...
Dorian.
And Utarian.
Right. So you didn't miss anything.
And we're collecting side quests. Excuse me. Hi.
Hi.
Did
Nope,
she just
I'm
have
from-
our hair?
What?
That NPC has our hair.
Probably.
Bitch.
We're very popular.
Girl!
Just get split
Really
rose.
blame her for
Busting
copying
our
us.
tails and viability to let resources go so easy.
It's not purple.
Let's check it out.
You're clearly not trying hard enough. I mean, you bitch.
Girl, you can't rock this. Oh, it was right there. Okay. And Kim, I'll talk to you in a second. Lost drones? No! Okay, we'll go find them.
Find them drones! Them drones, them drones?
Them dry drones?
This exaltation is a horrible proof for the Angara to be feared. I pray we will
What?
have to do the same.
The dog?
Yes, she's suspiciously close to my water bottle. But
Bye!
Vetra, what's she really like?
Oh.
As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
Alright, I think you have to come back without Vetra.
See you later. Be well. Come back again.
Bye, Red. Alright, so...
Huh? What?
Aren't we going to Vold or whatever to do Cora's thing or whatever?
Why? We're here.
Oh, okay, whatever. More whatevers.
Well, and we've only got like 20 minutes. So.
Okay. So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Finding drones, investigating seismic activity, blowing up more Kett, because, you know, it's fun.
More stuff we should be assigning other people to do?
So,
this is not stuff we can just decide.
earlier, perhaps last episode, I was inspired with a conversational seed. I'm starting to get cold feet about it, though. One of our viewers said that they were making up a D&D villain, and I thought, you know, we should talk about D&D villains and what we like and don't like, but then it might sound like we're trying to tell him what to do, which we're totally not.
I mean, he's already done. So
yeah, he's done. It's cool.
The worst we can do is give him more ideas.
Why?
And we know nothing about what he did.
Villains are hard, man. Like, they've always been the hardest thing for me to run, is the villain in any campaign.
I mean, what I want out of an interesting villain is they're trying to do something reasonable. Usually they're trying to solve a problem. They're just doing it in such a way that's causing too high of a cost.
Sounds very Tales of games.
Well, the Tales games do villains really well.
Frequently, yes.
Like, they typically, in the better examples, make their motivations understandable and, from a point of view, even reasonable. It's just their definitions of acceptable losses are not okay.
Yeah. I want a villain who isn't, like, cackling mad. I don't want a force of nature who, you know, absorbed a bunch of power and is now going crazy. That's not interesting. Might as well be fighting a hurricane at that point.
I agree with you in that that's usually not what I want. Few and far between are the super crazy villains that are just like so nuts that they're just terrifying, like the Joker, for example.
Good point. That's hard to pull off, though.
No, that is not Villains 101 right there.
Let's see. Oh, Dre has some things to say, besides Luke is suspiciously close to all food things. About the villain debate, entire populations are totally acceptable losses, and cackling is a time-honored skill, and you should appreciate it.
Yeah. But you have
I
to earn
honestly
it.
don't. It just annoys me most of the time. It's like, you're doing this because it's a stereotype, not because you actually have anything to laugh at.
I'm in a pool.
I can see that.
Like, it's not adding anything, it's just really shallow signaling that I'm the bad guy. Wow, that lightning had places to go.
It's supposed to.
Well, I mean, it was like zooming back and forth the entire screen.
I feel like a good villain, you should understand why they're doing what they're doing and even be able to sympathize a little, but like, I typically fall into the pitfall of making them too relatable. Like, you understand too well why they're doing what they're doing.
And the heroes might, you write your villains so the heroes might actually, like...
No, he's got a point.
Have to waffle between, like, do we help him? Or her?
It's not a good, needs work. I mean, not that I do that every time, it's just that if I fall into a pitfall, that tends to be the one I fall in.
So relatable, but not too relatable.
Well, you need to understand, there needs to be a good reason why they're trying to accomplish what they're trying to accomplish. And it needs to be something that's just relatable enough to be scary. Because on your worst, angriest day, you might not think it's so bad. But that feeling should feel like falling to the dark side. Like, no, I don't wanna relate with this guy. I don't wanna sympathize with him for even a second. And I mean, that kind of relatability is what makes can make a villain's thinking dangerous. Because it's seductive.
Right.
Like, if you forego all, like, morals and collateral damage and, like, whatever. Like, yeah, I know, I can see why he's doing what he's doing, you know.
Where'd they get that?
Crap. Do you think they might have found an ark?
Dre,
We need an up close
any thoughts? Oh, she has
Many
thoughts.
thoughts.
Sorry. In seriousness, villains who have no depth are just as bad, and, wait, sorry, misreading this. Villains who have no depth and are just bad are usually awful.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. My favorite easily accessible example is the Dursleys from Harry Potter. They're just horrible people.
Yeah.
They don't even really have good reasons to be horrible people. They're just horrible.
I think they kind of go into, like, the aunt is like the sister of Harry's mother, and she's jealous. Like, she was jealous of Lily because Lily got to be special and she was just a muggle, and like, so I mean, she's kind of taking it out on Harry. So I mean, yes, there's technically a motivation, but they are so awful that they're just like stereotypes. It's just like, it's like the wicked stepsisters from Cinderella. Like, no human would actually be this awful. Would make a kid sleep in a closet under the stairs, would never let him out, would not let him have friends or a birthday or anything, you know? Like, that's mustachio twirling villainy right there. Again, like, few and far between are the shallow, I guess, in terms of motivation, because, like, one of the things I like about the Joker from Batman is that, like, he's apparently he tells a different origin story every time. Like, you know, the well done Joker, like, doesn't explain his origin very well, and he gives a different version every time he's asked for it.
No, you're referring to the movies.
Yeah.
Which I thought was very interesting.
I like that concept because, like, with that Joker, like, you don't need to know why. But, like, the fact that he keeps you guessing and it could be anything is, you know, terrifying. The unknown can be terrifying.
Drea continues to say, MCU's Loki is an interesting villain because he's power-hungry and his motivations are not sympathetic. But you see that he has emotions and there's a relatable side of him. Even though you're like, oh my god, stop trying to conquer planets.
MCU?
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, boy, Loki, woof. That would be a hard one to write. Because sometimes you like, honestly, like, aw, they're brothers, and aw, you like him, and aw, you know, whatever. And he is likable and relatable, and you feel bad, and you understand when Thor goes, no, when he gets hurt, or whatever, you know?
Cleared.
I was about to say, is Loki a villain?
At multiple times, yes.
Yes, but, I mean, he also hits the anti-hero card sometimes. It's weird. Loki is understandably and justifiably complicated.
Trey says, and, you know, Tom Hiddleston's Loki is hot. I mean, it helps.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, there is the forbidden fruit angle, the bad boy angle, the, you know, Brad's like, girls, but, I mean, you know, sometimes it's fun when the villain is sexy. Guys must have that, right? Like, Josh, when the female villain is sexy, like, that works for you, right?
Like, sure. I don't mind when villains are sexy. I mind when that's an excuse for them to doing bad things and getting away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he/she is hot is not a good excuse.
No.
Hey, Josh, I know you've been busy, but you haven't weighed in on the what makes a good villain.
Well, I mean, there's all sorts of things, honestly. Because there's lots of good villains from lots of different things. I think some of the worst villains I've ever seen, like, as bad examples, was, I don't even remember his name, but the villain from Heroes, the dude who could absorb everyone's powers.
Oh, yeah.
I never saw that, but I've heard about it.
Yeah, he was fucking boring. Because he, like, always won.
Yeah.
And he was just crazy, and he was always terrible, and it was boring.
He was, like, I don't remember. Yeah, I agree that he had very little to him. He was just kind of generically scary. He was more a horror movie villain than an actual character for a lot of it.
Don't step on
And then, you know, 3 more seasons happened,
and that didn't change.
Yeah, well, no, it completely changed for him, because then they got into, like, alternate timelines and junk. That series was a mess. If you're going to watch any of it, only watch the first season.
It's good to know.
Yeah, I'd say that's bad.
Drea continues, attractive villains are more sympathetic. As a society, we think attractive people are better, and so it makes the villain more appealing on a subconscious level. Ugh, I hate alternate timelines.
Last sight. More animals.
What was I gonna say? Oh, like I said, I normally don't like ha villains, but like, for me, like the quintessential nerdy gaming example is Kepka from Final Fantasy VI. Who, I mean, I know that like if you talk to every NPC in the game, like you get some background for Kepka, but he really doesn't have a lot. He's a genetic experiment, like they gave him magic powers and stuff. And, you know, his motivation in Final Fantasy VI is basically, oh, I want to watch the world burn, ha 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 ha, you know. I'm going to do terrible things because I can, because I want the power, because ha 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 ha. And, I mean, that seems like very boring, but I remember thinking Kefka was terrifying because nothing mattered to him. Like, there was no way to appeal to him. Like, with most villains, they care about something.
Yeah.
You know, or someone. Or, you know, some place. Something. And Kefka was, like, literally, as I recall it, been a long time since I played that game through, but as I recall it, it was just like, I want to watch the world burn. Why? Because I hate everything. Nothing was safe, no one was safe, and you had no idea what he might do.
There was unpredictability, but I have to admit it was also very one-dimensional.
Yeah. Why are you evil? Because reasons. Ha ha ha. You know, but like the unpredictability angle was like, so it's not spoilers if the game's a zillion years old. Okay, like out of nowhere he throws poison in a river and completely destroys a kingdom. And like not on orders. Like, you know, he's a general for the Empire, and like he wasn't ordered to do this. As a matter of fact, I think he gets reprimanded for
They're
it.
talking,
okay,
by the way.
Oh.
How did you end up like this? You admit you were criminals. I can't let this continue. You know that. Not exactly a nuanced defense.
True. We're not going to tell him to get off the planet.
Yeah.
You want a chance, a way back. Tam may not like it, but he's not here. Padromos isn't in the business of refusing honest help. Then get to work.
Yay!
Happy ending. So I also know that Drea and I also like because it's fun, given the correct story, the battle of ultimate evil versus ultimate good. And so that also makes a pretty good villain, if you can actually get somebody who's really nasty. But, you know, kind of a good, fun nasty, not just I'm a bad person. Let's hear. Oh, right.
So, how many spoilers do you want me to give? Because that's not quite right.
Okay, go for it. The game
Kefka.
for Final Fantasy VI is...
What's that?
I don't even want to remember
There's
how
no spoilers for Final Fantasy VI. It's
Go
about
for
as
it.
old as we are.
That's what the player is led to think in the beginning. Near the end, it's revealed that Gestal ordered Kefka to do it. He actually ordered Leo away so that Kefka could do it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And he faked the imprisonment of Kefka to earn the Resistance's trust.
That's right.
It's all like a Gestal Kefka.
Yeah, he's not a good guy.
Okay, so you guys
Alliance.
missed it because you were talking.
How much?
But there's this dude who contacted us, calling us Little Duck, and said he wanted to talk with us. So we're supposed to meet him here.
Okay.
And if you saw his name, you might have caught something. But if you didn't, well, we'll talk to him now and see if you'll figure it out.
Well, well. Glad you decided to go.
Awesome camera, guys.
Yeah, good work.
Is it your handiwork?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Masami looks familiar.
Name's Bane Masani. Kett hunting's a hobby of mine.
Who is this guy?
This is the guy that contacted us.
Okay, mine too.
We should start a club.
Eos is the perfect spot for it. Planet's a Kett magnet. I've been tracking them down, marking locations to target. You took out the crown jewel, but the bastards still have a presence here. You want to protect that shiny new outpost. You better wipe them out.
I'll do whatever I can to keep the Dromos safe.
Yes, Invisible Man.
Sending nav points to your Omni-tool. Eventually we want to hit the crown jewel, their main base.
Didn't you just say we did that?
Ready for that yet.
I guess the responsible thing to say is no point in being reckless.
Okay.
I'll cut my teeth on the smaller targets.
Smart woman. Happy hunting, Pathfinder.
Okay, so I'm going to do this right now.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
Okay, now actually face the fucker. There we go. Let's have a conversation. There we go.
You obviously weren't a Kett hunter back in the Milky Way.
No, I worked in the private security sector. Pay was good, but the job bored me. A buddy of mine told me about the initiative. Thought it'd be a hell of an adventure.
Bring any family with you?
Hell no. My mom died when I was a kid. Never met my father. Heard he was a big-time merc. All I know is he gave me his name and nothing else.
Sounds really familiar.
Was that the DLC guy in 2?
Yep.
Yeah. So remember the really badass mercenary you got as a DLC companion in 2? He had the one fake eye.
Right. This is his son, apparently.
Yes.
No,
Bless you.
I'm one of Khan's scary exiles. Left the Nexus after the uprising. Been planet hopping ever since, hunting Kett.
Not sure anyone likes the Kett. You really seem to hate them.
What can I say? They're ugly. And I'm a man about aesthetics.
You hitting on me? Is this a date?
Join the uprising.
He's scanning us.
Seemed like I didn't let go, deciding who woke up when. So I played mutineer. Things didn't pan out. I went my own way.
You didn't want to stay with the other exiles?
Honestly, most exiles are arseholes, and not the lovable kind.
Why do you think the Kett are drawn to Eos?
In my experience, they go wherever those weird-ass structures are. No idea why. I gave up questioning the damn things. Better just put a bullet in their head.
Good
Stay
plan.
safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
Okay, so Drea has said a few things, actually. She muses, who is my favorite villain, which would be a whole nother thing we could discuss, perhaps next episode. About the ultimate good versus the ultimate evil. True, that is a favorite. Hard, though. And then she says that the dad is Zaid Masani.
Right.
Good old Zaid.
That's right. I remember him.
Well, anyway,
rock.
then Kefka betrays Justron, kills him.
Right.
Mainly because I want to watch the world burn.
He's angry. There's
Yeah.
lots of anger. Well, the point is, especially in the second half of the game, he's just like, ha ha ha, I hate everything, destroy everything, whatever.
Can I do something I can do quick before we...
And I remember really enjoying him as a villain.
Oh,
but
no. Destroy a power generator. We can do that.
again, it's rare. Normally I prefer to, for my villains to be a little more human than that.
Hey, you guys are out in the open. That seems very silly.
Sweet. Oh, they even look like mosquitoes. Aww. Aww.
I will ragdoll your ass.
I thought I saw a giant red tick behind you.
Yeah, there was.
You didn't run over it.
Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, it's gone. So these power generators or whatever make this really annoying crackling sound, and it never ends. Even if you shut them down, they're just still. Oh, all right. Biotic charge, please do. Can I scan anything here? I like scanning.
Hey, computer terminal, want to go on a date?
I'm scanning you. Is this a date? That's a container.
Oh, that's so hot.
Scan me.
Scan me, baby. I'm gonna just turn this off if you don't mind. Oh, deactivate faster. Why don't we just kick it?
Worked on the Kett clunker.
Introduce it to our family of angry bees.
Yeah.
This'll break you. Deactivate this.
Blam.
What the pork? Somebody got too close. I can drive the wall.
Does he want to congratulate us on doing that thing
Yeah.
we just did? Okay.
I believe Dre is referring to scanning when she says, well, it had to be somebody's fetish.
What up, dude?
Damn good work out there, Pathfinder.
Wait, that was it?
Wanted to extend my thanks in person.
Oh, that's the first thing.
You did a hell of a thing, taking out all those Kett.
Hate the Kett. Hate them. Thanks for the...
He didn't help.
True.
A woman
pointed them
opened my
out.
heart. But you didn't drive all this way for me to kiss your ass. Here, your reward. Glad someone from the Nexus is competent.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Is that everything?
Hey. Our reward was experience.
Yeah. He actually did not give us anything. We just got experience.
You cheap bastard.
Angry Tick!
You know what?
Yeah.
What you got out of this rider was the experience of killing more Kett and getting better at it.
You're welcome.
We're the best. Alright, let's hear.
Best around.
Oh, there's a drone. Let's go find a drone.
Drone. This isn't Tatooine, are you sure?
Yeah, this one is not Tatooine.
How many suns are there?
That one.
Okay, not Tatooine. Don't you love, by the way, how everything in the Star Wars galaxy like revolves around 3 planets?
Yeah.
It's a gross exaggeration. It's supposed to be a joke, but Tatooine does. Well, how does Luke describe Tatooine in A New Hope?
Find a drone.
You're asking
Put a flag
someone
on it.
else.
Wait. Yeah, Leah's the expert.
I'm the expert, but it's something like if there's a bright center to the galaxy, you're on the planet it's farthest from.
Yeah, there we go.
So it's the asshole.
That was the polite 1970s, I'm filming a movie way of saying it, yes.
The Kett just have to make their mark.
Okay, where's this thing?
And yet, so much takes place on Tatooine.
Mm-hmm.
All the things.
That's where the Skywalkers are from.
Kind of reminds me of why I don't like Doctor Who.
What does Sid think about all this? Not many minors.
Speaking of, when are we going to watch that movie?
She acts like it's all right.
Which movie?
Last
You want to
Jedi?
watch The Last Jedi?
But not stupid.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have seen it. I just saw it on a plane with very poor audio.
But she wants to see it with me because she likes to torture me.
Because you know everything about Star Wars.
I don't know everything about Star Wars.
Yes, you do.
They don't make
She
Star
couldn't
Wars.
even remember a line from that first
I
movie
remembered
just
it myself. You didn't say it. Nobody said it. I said it.
Sometimes I wonder if she puts it together so I don't.
Well, and this one and her husband kind of bonded and got to know each other over Star Wars stuff.
That's part of the reason I'm so sad.
It'll be okay.
No. It's okay though. I watched the Star Wars Therapy College Humor video. I'll be alright. Well, I mean, in all seriousness, like, I think people just get too wound up over this. Like, Star Wars is one of those things, like, when you talk about things that you're interested in and hobbies and, like, stuff that means something to you, I would put Star Wars, historically, very high on that list. It's one of the first 3 things I would say to people if they were getting to know me.
Oh, I actually got something out of that.
And, even so, like, it's a movie. If something lasts this long with this many people that get to touch it, it's gonna change.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
it's been decades since the last good Star Wars movie. It's going to be different.
I think you're being very mature about this and taking it well. However, if someone told me that Batman suddenly used guns, I would fly into a rage.
The rage
Did you see
happened
the
off camera.
thing that was posted on the group meet concerning that?
Yeah, I call it out every time that happens. But yeah, I mean, and you know, I'm like, but Batman. I don't know. I would not take it nearly as well as you're taking.
But Batman's a fool.
I think.
Kiara's like, I'm gonna punch you in the head.
I think you're taking Star Wars
She just hurt her hand.
a lot better than I would take Batman.
Don't worry, the rage happened off camera. As did most of the dejection.
Speaking of off camera, I believe we need to wrap up.
Oh, yeah?
That's true. Alright, well, on that note.
Stop the car!
Oh, God! Alright, everyone, thanks for hanging out with us here at the Cartographers Guild. For those of you on Twitch, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. For those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe our videos. And we will see you guys next episode. Bye!